Greetings from Placements Key. This is the fourth part in our lecture series on permutations and combinations. In the first part, we learnt about fundamental principle of counting, and in the second part, we learnt about the difference between permutations and combinations. In the third part, we learnt about formulae. Okay. In this part, which is the fourth part, we will be discussing a few applications of permutations. Okay. How many distinct 4-digit numbers can be formed using the digits 2, 3, 5, 7 and 8? Clearly it's a permutations based question because order is important here, right? Because a number 1, 2, 3, 4 and a number 2, 3, 4, 1, they are different, right? So order is important. It's a permutation based question and we can solve it using the formula directly. But I'm not using the formula here. Let's go by concept. Okay, let's go by this concept, which is fundamental principle of counting. As a quick recap, so what is it? Whenever it means and, we will multiply. Whenever it means or, we will add. How many distinct 4-digit numbers can be formed using the digits? Since it's a 4-digit number, I'm indicating 4 blanks. Okay. Now, what are the dates that we have? 2, 3, 5, 7 and 8. So the first blank can be filled in how many ways? It can be filled by either 2 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 8. So it can be filled in 5 ways. Now out of these 5, 1 is already filled, right? Now can this come here? Let's assume 8 has come here, okay? Can 8 come again? No. Why? Because all the 4 digits are distinct. So whatever number has come, it will not repeat. It will not come here. Therefore, this can be filled in only 4 ways. So out of these 4, 1 is already filled here. Therefore, let's assume 3 is filled. Therefore, this can be filled in only 3 ways. Either 2 or 5 or 7. Now again out of these 3, 1 is being filled here. Therefore, we only have 2 left. So the last blank can be filled in 2 ways. Now, the doubt is whether should we multiply here or should we add here. What shall we do? Shall we add or multiply? It is multiplication. Why? Because we'll have to fill the first blank and second blank and third blank and fourth blank, right? Why? Because the first blank should be filled. And why? Because it's a 4-digit number, right? It's a 4-digit number, so we need all the 4 digits. Therefore, it is AND. Therefore, the answer is 5 ways into 4 ways into 3 ways into 2 ways. It is multiplication. This is the answer. So 5, 4, 3 and 2. So option B is the right answer. Let's solve the next question. It's very similar to this, just that a repetition of digits is allowed here. Okay. In the previous case, there was no repetition allowed. Now the repetition is also allowed. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Again we have 2, 3, 5, 7 and 8. Clearly the first blank can be filled in how many ways? 5 ways, yes. And the second blank can be filled in how many ways? This can also be filled in 5 ways. Why? Let's assume 8 has come here in this position. Now can 8 come again here? Yes, it can come because repetition is allowed. So the second blank can also be filled in 5 ways. This also can be filled in 5 ways. This also 5 ways. Since we need all the 5 digits, we need the first digit and second digit and third digit. Therefore, it is multiplication. So what is the answer? It is 5 power 4, which is option D. Let's check the third question. How many distinct 4-digit numbers? Again, it is 4 digits. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. What are the digits? 0, 2, 3, 5, 7 and 8. So I'm writing it here 0, 3, 5, 7 and 8. Now, they are saying that the numbers are to be distinct. Okay, they are to be distinct. That is, there is no repetition. Okay. Now the first blank can be filled in how many ways? Is it 5 ways? 0, 3, 5, 7 and 8. Is it 5 ways? No, it is not 5 ways. Why? Because if 0 comes in the first blank, what happens? Will it be a 3-digit number or a 4-digit number? It will be a 3-digit number, right? But we are supposed to find a 4-digit number, right? So can 0 occupy the first position? No. So the first blank can only be filled with either 3 or 5 or 7 or 8. It can be filled only in 4 ways. So questions involving zeros, you'll always have to be careful. Okay. The first blank can only be filled in 4 ways because 0 can't come in the first position. If 0 comes, it becomes a 3-digit number. That's why. Okay. Now out of 3, 5, 7 and 8, 1 is being filled. And since we know that there is no repetition, now tell me this blank can be filled in how many ways? Either 0. Can 0 occupy the second position? Definitely yes. Okay. So 0 can come, or 5 can come, or 3 can come, or 8 can come, right? So this also can be filled in 4 ways. I repeat, the second blank can be filled in 4 ways. 0 can also come, okay, but 7 can't come because it's already come here, right? So this can be filled in 4 ways. Now out of these, let me write it here for your understanding. Out of 0, 3, 5, 7 and 8. Now the first blank was filled by 3, 5, 7 and 8, so 1 is gone. Now the second blank is also filled with something, so now we only have 3 to be filled, 3 digits, so this can be filled in 3 ways. Now this can be filled in how many ways? 2 ways, because again it gets cancelled, right? Because if some number comes, let's assume 5 has come here, that can't come here. Therefore this can be filled in 4 into 4 into 3 into 2 ways. Into because it's a 4-digit number. Okay. Let me take one more question here. How many 4-digit numbers can be formed if repetition is allowed? Okay. Now it's a 4-digit number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Now the digits are 0, 3, 5, 7 and 8. The first blank can be filled in how many ways? It can be filled with 3 or 5 or 7 or 8. So only 4 ways because 0 can't come here again. Now let's assume the first blank, let's assume it's being filled by 5. Okay. So can 5 again come here? Yes, it can come. Why? Because repetition is allowed. Therefore, this blank can be filled with either 0 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 8. So any digit can come here. Similarly, for the same reason, this can also be filled in 5 ways. And this can also be filled in 5 ways. Because 0 can come here, 0 can come here, 0 can come here. 0 can't come here because if it comes here, it becomes a 3-digit number. Okay. So now first blank should be filled, and second blank should be filled, and third blank should be filled, and fourth blank. Since it's an AND, what is the answer? It is 4 into 5 into 5 into 5. This is the answer. So where is it here? It is option D. So this is how we can solve questions related to this by using blanks. Okay, because if some constraints are there, this procedure helps us a lot. If not the formula, if you use the formula, you may be able to solve only 1 or 2 questions correctly, but if you use this method of representing numbers, you will be able to solve almost all questions. That's why we personally recommend you to go by this method.